All right, guys, this one, you want me to restart that?
No.
Why?
Because it's fine. All right, guys.
Well, now I am restarting. Okay,
That's your intro.
Whatever, man. I'm not in charge here.
I'm going to go find another heavy breathing clip.
That was all her.
It was not me breathing, okay?
No, I'm just saying the whole idea was her. That's not me, all right? That was her idea for the intro. I should have said that in the last video, but whatever. I totally forgot that even happened, that was a thing. So yeah, if any of you guys thought, what the f***, that was her, man. That was not me. She thought it was funny.
It was creative liberties.
And I thought that it was funny that she thought it was funny. And then I thought that your guys' reactions to it was hilarious. So there we go. Intro. All right, guys, my name is Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. I apologize for the shenanigans earlier. It happens. It's like 100 and something over here in Sacramento.
Can you believe that, son?
I could look at it all day.
However, these bad boys right here, I've been waiting for a hot minute, and I'm so glad to have these. These are f***ing awesome. So most of you guys probably know this already, but this is the Air Jordan 1 Low in the OG form, even though it's not quite the OG, but we're not gonna talk about that because I've done it too many times. And on top of that, they're actually going to be releasing a true to original form Air Jordan 1 Low again. And it's supposed to have the 85 cuts version of the cup sole and everything, which is again gonna be an actual true to OG low top. So I'm super excited for those, but we're gonna talk about these instead. So this is the black toe colorway. I think that they're fantastic. This shoe right here in this version really reminds me of the pair that I used to have, and I'm not talking about the OG highs. I'm talking about the pair that came out before that, which was actually the Old Love New Love pack. It was a pair of mids. It came with the black and yellow version of the shoes, and I had them. We just saw a picture of them on one of those memory things. I don't know what they are. And I was like, oh man, I miss those. And then these came in and I was like, so yeah, I'm just super happy to have a pair of these back, especially because this one really does remind me of that Old Love New Love pack because they actually have a black tongue and red laces, which the high top version did not. Anyways, on the bottom here, we clearly have the greatest traction of all time. Nothing really to write home about. It's red, it's awesome. And then sitting above that is a rubber cup sole. Inside that rubber cup sole is a polyurethane wedge. Inside the heel of the wedge is actually an encapsulated air sole unit. And then I was just talking about this in our Jordan 2 UNC video, where some of the shoes are coming with the Dream Cell insoles and stuff, and then some of them are coming with the fake feel like Dream Cell insoles, and that's what this one is. So this is like a matte black. It doesn't say Dream Cell on there. It's a little bit of a different feel. It kind of feels a little bit more fluffy compared to the Dream Cells. The Dream Cells, believe it or not, feel a little bit more dense, which is better just because it'll last longer. However, the Dream Cells still suck. These do too. The real polyurethane insoles they give you with the 85 cuts and the airships, I think that those are just the better insoles to use, but this is what we get. So it is completely removable. If you want to do that, feel free. You can put anything you want. If you've got an orthotic, go for it. Now the materials on these guys are very, very similar, if not identical to the other version of this shoe that already came out. I can't remember if it was earlier this year, if it was sometime last year, but it was the one with the dark powder blue, same color blocking, all that stuff. The materials feel very similar. So we've got kind of a glossy black here, but all of it is very soft. So comfortable on foot. I love it. Maybe not the best quality leather, but for a shoe that you're just gonna beat around, I really dig it. The leather that is probably not the best quality is the back panel, that red material. It just kind of like looks and feels a little cheap. Is it a big deal? To me, no. It's the smallest panels on the damn thing. The white and the black materials are the majority here, and I think that those are the best quality, so I like that. The one thing that is weird though is just that that toe is so glossy, and then the swoosh and the back panel are not. They're matte, so it's just a little bit weird, but again, not something that really bothers me. I'm sure that you could make it matte if you really wanted to with those like matte finishers and stuff like that. I don't care enough to do anything like that. I just put them on and call it a day. But when you touch these things, man, it's just so soft to the touch. It smells good. It feels good on your feet. It's just awesome. One of the things that they do come with though is extra laces. They come equipped with the red ones, and then they also have that little Move to Zero packaging and stuff with the black ones included, which I love. On the back panel, you got the Air Jordan Wings logo branding done up in the way that I personally prefer. I just think that it looks best just like this, where it's just kind of stamped on there and everything. It's not super glossy. It's not stitched on there. It just looks mad clean. Although I will say that, or actually maybe I'll say it in a different video, the video that it belongs to. can't remember what video it was stitched and it looked all funky.
The elephants.
Oh yeah. Now as far as sizing is concerned, I personally like to go down half a size in the OG lows versus the OG highs. The OG highs I go true to size, they work perfectly, but without all of that extra padding and the high top collar, they just fit a little bit loose. So again, I go down half a size. They do start off very snug and very tight. It almost feels like you went down half a size and it's gonna be a bummer. But the leather's so soft that once you break them in, you should be fine. So again, I would go down half a size, but whatever it is that you guys personally do, feel free to let us know down below in the comment section, especially if you're a wide footer. Help out your fellow wide foot friends, even if you don't actually know them, the internet friends and stuff, just because I don't have a wide foot, so I can't tell you. I think that you go true to size though.
I do, and I about it for a while.
Yeah, but they do break in for her.
You know what?
And then they become awesome.
You know what's the most awesome though? The dunk lows for wide footers, especially in really nice material, and especially if you decide to just relace them from the beginning.
She's still new with shoes. Like most of us sneaker guys, like we already know to relace everything because like the way that they come factory lace is not it.
I grew up going to Payless and you just unlace really quick and you shove your foot in and you go, yeah, sure, this fits.
I grew up on Payless too, but when I got my first pair of Jordans, I unlaced them and I laced them a billion different ways. You remember back in the day when they had them in catalogs and they just had the straight, you know what I mean? I did that too.
I would take my
looked really
Converse
bad.
to school and I would hand them over to somebody else who knew how to do that and they would lace them for me.
You gotta earn that.
Squidward.
And when she says the dunk low, she's not talking about the trashy material ones, she's talking about the nice material ones, which are few and far between.
Yes, because I have the Panda version and those were ones that I complained through and now they're one of my favorites. But the best ones are those suede ones. They
Yeah.
look like sunflowers and they fit perfect as soon as I lace them up. So.
Because suede is soft, man. Anyways, with that being said, these guys are releasing sometime at the end of July, I think. Retail, I have no idea. I don't even care. All I know is that this might not actually sit. So if you are interested in these, make sure that you check all of your retailers, your mom and pop shops, your small boutiques, all that kind of stuff. See who's getting them, make friends, talk to people, follow them on social, all that kind of good stuff. If you're not part of groups like our Discord community, then you might want to do something like that too. Ours is not free. It actually helps support and fund this channel, which we greatly appreciate. However, all of the members in there actually help each other out. If they can't get something, they're helping out one of the other Discord members, and I think that that's really awesome. But there's lots of like marketplaces, Facebook, groups, Reddit, all that stuff. So whatever it is that you're a part of, make sure that you're talking and communicating so that you don't miss out on these, because if you want them, I don't know if this is going to be necessarily an easy comp, which is a bummer because I know that a lot of stuff is fairly easy to get right now, but this is just one of those shoes that I don't see being easy. If it is though, then I'll probably cop a couple of these because these are going to be thrashed. But with all that being said, thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you. We will catch you guys on the next one. So until then, have a good one.
Is it the AJKOs?
Yes.
Because I knew there was another one in
Yeah, actually, I don't know where I put them. Oh,
It
they're
was
back
the
here.
blue ones that had sloppy.
Did they have sloppy stitching?
Yeah.
Because this one is so pretty. Like I was looking at it yesterday and I was like, wow, they did it like a great job with these.
Stay tuned.